Hi, my name is Sakina and today with my group mates Dilshad, Sanan and Ahmad, we will talk about gender inequality and discrimination of women in workplace, about the reason and solution that we can take to overcome this issue. Gender equality is essential for the achievement of human rights for all. In all legal traditions, many laws continue to give the second-class status for women and girls with regard to nationality and citizenship, health, education, employment rights, parental rights, and property rights, etc. And naturally, women face discrimination in the workplace too. And I would say in our society, being women and working in not feminine profession considered wrong. That is the reason in most cases why most women face discrimination. I would like to talk about pros and actual cons of having a woman in the workplace. Let's start with advantages. First, having more women in the workplace actually makes an organization a better place to work for people all genders. In a large survey study, professionals asked hundreds of respondents to estimate what percentage of individuals in their workplace were women. Results showed that having a higher percentage of women in an organization predicted first, more job satisfaction, second, more organizational dedication, and third, more meaningful work, less burnout. The second bullet point, having more women in the workplace, was also positively related to employee engagement and retention. And third one, women are by their nature multitaskers. The example for that can be our mothers, the way how they easily handle 1,000 things at the same time. Yes, and the disadvantages. First one, women are emotional. All people are emotional. That is the reason why we are human. But women statistically are more emotional. That can be a reason why some workplaces avoid cooperating with women. Second one is family issues. Sometimes women during their work time getting distracted with family issues, whether there's something wrong with their children or problems with husbands or parents. And the third one is distractions. Sometimes with vulgar choice of the clothes, women can tempt male workers and distract them from their tasks.
Hello, my name is Dilshad. Today I will talk about discrimination, what it means, and how it affects women in the workplace, and the meaning of race glass ceiling. Discrimination. Workplace gender discrimination comes in many different forms, but generally it means that an employer is treated differently or less favorably because of their gender. Sometimes workers experience discrimination because of their gender and something else like their race or ethnicity. For example, a woman may experience discrimination in the workplace differently from a white worker. She may be paid less, evaluated more harshly, or passed over for promotion because of the combination of her gender and her race. And it affects women in the workplace too much than we think. It can decrease productivity. It make low self-esteem, feelings of frustration, anger, or paranoia, feeling unsafe or fearful, isolation from other co-workers, mental health and substance abuse issues, or workplace conflict. Gender discrimination in workplace can have far-reaching effects on person physical, psychological, and emotional health. It can be upsetting to feel unable to control how you are treated or viewed by others on account of your gender, and this can affect all aspects of employment, from perceived safety of your work environment to your ability to perform job responsibilities fully and to the best of your abilities. And glass ceiling. Glass ceiling is a metaphor referring to an artificial barrier that prevents women and minorities from being promoted to managerial and other levels positions within an organization. The phrase glass ceiling is used to describe the difficulties faced by women when trying to move to higher roles in male dominated hierarchy. The barriers are most often unwritten, meaning that women are more likely to restrict from advancing through accepted norms and inflict biases rather than uh, definite corporate policies. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Sanan. Today I will talk about the difficulties that women face at work. So, the number of women in business life is also growing with the development of the business ecosystem in Azerbaijan. Unfortunately, in Azerbaijan, like the rest of the world, women face many difficulties during their careers. In fact, in their occupations, any person with a certain degree of experience faces the same situations. However, women face certain other additional difficulties. The first one is underestimation. Underestimation is one of the challenges that females frequently face. The motivation of women entrepreneurs can be diminished by these forms of activities of professional in corporate life or let's say business life. The second one is trying to please everyone. It's assumed that because of cultural characteristics that behaving well with others and satisfying others is a duty for women. Naturally, this type of thinking makes women feel like they have to satisfy everyone in their business life. The third one is the lack of equality and opportunity. Women feel under strain because of these stereotypes of conservative culture, such as motherhood, becoming a housewife, and etc. This is also a clear source of cases of racial inequality in women's corporate life. So, the last one, but not the least, the balance between work and private life. Women can face difficulties when balancing their work and private life due to all the issues that I mentioned before. It's assumed that after college, women should take care of their husbands and children. This causes tension, and some women choose to distance themselves from business life, and it causes relationships to break down. Thanks for listening.
To sum up, women are an integral part of the workforce all around the world, and having women in the workplace and facilitating fair and comfortable environment guarantees their invaluable contribution to the workforce. Persisting cultural and social stereotypes continue to negatively affect people's perceptions of women's role and how women are treated in different societies. The existence of social and cultural barriers to fully incorporating women in all levels of workforce hierarchy has created significant gaps between employment rates between men and women globally. Workforce segregation and discrimination against employed women has created concepts such as glass ceiling, which clearly explains women's treatment quality while they are being in their jobs. In order to eradicate these problems, large-scale public awareness efforts are needed to increase women's and society's knowledge about women's abilities, rights, and how women are capable and well-deserved leaders and managers in workplace. As all large global issues, solving workplace problems for women requires consensus and coordination between government and other organizations and institutions to design laws and regulations against gender-based discrimination and also lay foundation of projects to raise the spirit of support for women to increase society's overall productivity. My name is Ubaidullah Ahmed. Thank you very much for your attention.